So this is a 2010 Ford F-150. We're gonna replace this fuel cap. It's all wore out. It doesn't return anymore. It's broken. So I took the fuel cap off and I thought, you know what? Maybe I should make a video about this. How this thing sits in here is there's these little slide pieces back here, right? And they hook in on these. And you slide towards the back to get it off of there. So open this up. Imagine that this is still attached to this. And what you do, is you lift this tab right here. You take a small screwdriver. I don't know if I got one. I don't have one on me. Take a small screwdriver and you pull this tab forward, and then you slide this in and out. And then what you do is go ahead and take, I think these are 7mm or 8mm. Go ahead and pull these out. They might be 7mm actually. Pull these 3 screws out, and then we'll go to the next step. Sometimes you can get back, so those are out. Sometimes you can get back behind here, behind this rubber. If you know where the hook spots are, you can fish that back in there without damaging anything. So if you look here, there's a tab there, and you can see that little notch, the little notch there and there. If you get up behind that, you can put a little pressure on it and take it out without having to do it from behind. So let's try that. Oh, you could see how what I did was I took this and I tried keeping it away from the paint as much as I possibly could, and I stuck it back behind here and I pushed into that as much as I possibly could, and I got that part to kind of snap a little bit away. And then I did the same thing on the bottom here. So now it's actually starting to come out. And then what I'll do is I'll work and rotate this until I can get that out of there completely. So after I was able to put the foam down, I was able to just kind of pull it nice and aggressively. It came right out of there. So there's the old one. And I'm going to slide the new one in kind of like back on an angle. And then I'll line everything up, suck my screws and stuff back in, and that's it. Done. So the new one's installed. I just kind of fed it back, twisted a little bit until this center part lined up, and then snapped right in. So now I'll go ahead and put my 3 8mm screws in. Make sure the seal's pushed down all the way behind it, like as far as you can go. It's down all the way now. You can see it's nice and sealed all the way around here. And the screws will pull the filler cap up the rest of the way and finish sealing it. I said filler cap, I meant to say filler neck. So now that that's good, you can see that closes all the way like it's supposed to now. Let's put this back on there. Okay, there, it slid in. It's not coming out anymore. And this tab right here, it's locked in. Perfect. Done and done. Fuel cap. If you want to get one and paint it, if it's broken, that's cool. If you want to do the back piece, that's cool as well. The part number for the back piece, wait a second, I got the part number over here. For the actual, the body, the housing itself is 9L3Z 9927 936B. 9L3Z 9927 936B. And that is that housing that we just installed. This cap was available, this cap was good, so all I did was just undress it from the old one and install the new one. That's it. That's how you do it. Here's a newer style one. Let's see what year this is. This is a 13. It still has the same fuel cap setup. Let's go look at this one over here. Same style fuel cap setup, except you got to pull this bezel off, which they do unsnap very, very carefully. If you take like a thin screwdriver, you can put it in the little locking sides and pop that cap off. That just comes right off of there. And then you could get to those 3 screws and take this assembly off the same way. The same tabs where that little locking piece is right behind. Pull it out the same way, suck it all back in. Most of the F-150s, I would say from like, I don't know, 2008 up, could be even earlier, all are done this way. So I'll label this video from like 2008 to 18 F-150 fuel door housing removal. And then there may be some adjustment there. Don't sue me. I'm trying to get this video out quick because I don't have a lot of time. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Remember, I'm trying to give you this content. A lot of people take this stuff to the dealer, pay a lot of money for it when you can do this right at home. I'm not saying don't come see me. What I'm saying is I'm here to help you. See why it broke? It's all broken. This mechanism. It broke away from the pivot piece here, so it's not able to pivot anymore. Anyway,